Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Manhunt. Now, to be honest with you, I don't totally remember where we were. I knew we were in the junkyard. I'm fairly certain we just passed the part in which we had to utilize the nail gun. As you see, we are not carrying the nail gun because I'm here for the violence. I'm not here to play a shooter. If I wanted to play a shooter, I'd play Operator. Which, if you haven't checked out Operator on the channel, go check it out. But we
take a scan over this way.
We are back.
He's over here. It's like trying to find
Sneaking
a monkey in a
around.
whorehouse.
Killing some supremacists. And you heard Starkweather. These guys are starting to...
There's our boy.
Oh.
Get him. Cover him. I got you.
These guys are starting to bore him, as he says. He's always looking for new... He's always looking for new meat for his movies. It's a really twisted concept when you sit down and look at the idea of snuff films and the idea of being a participant, not just as a an unwilling participant like Cash is, but when you look at this in the context of the people willingly participating. Now that is a type. Ah, Christ. It's alright. We'll get away. Oh. Perhaps we'll have to wait until we get up here. We'll be fine. We'll dip and dodge around. They won't see us. Here we go. Forgive me.
Oh. God damn it.
Well, like the skins here, this junkyard seems to be like a base of operations for them. And perhaps this is just a normal Friday night for them.
Poor little runt must be terrified.
Whereas Cash, on the other hand, he has unwittingly been thrust into this world that he perhaps does understand, given his background. But could you imagine, like, the Rob Zombie characters in the movie 31, the traveling carnies or whatever that were thrust into the game of 31 by the twisted the heads, as they were called, by the aristocrats? I can't remember exactly what they were. There was some type of aristocratic group. I don't exactly remember what they went by, but they were pretty terrifying.
Fucked.
Lord have mercy, we're struggling to get these kills off. And you hear the skins refer to Cash as a variety of different racial slurs.
Where's the little chicken?
And they do this, particularly this hunting. They act as hunters within within his films, purely out of hate. This leads me to believe that Starkweather has perhaps manipulated this group moderately, just a small amount, in order to get them to participate, maybe a little bit more actively.
You can't afford to let these guys spot you, Cash. Use your head.
Let's see if I can get him here. Unfortunately, in this opening act, we're doing a lot of running around. Doing a lot of running around indeed. Oh, God.
Cover him.
There we go. Hopefully now we can kill the third guy. It's been a long time coming. Jesus Christ. We're sucking wind in this part. try to get a red.
Boys, get over here and
There we
block.
go.
Great.
Rock
You're
on.
getting a real taste for this. Oh man, that was good. The gate's open. Go on. Get out of here.
So something that I'm curious about is whether or not Starkweather is selling these as is Cash's experience tonight going to be sold as one massive piece, or is it going to be sold in different shorter pieces? Oh, look at that detail of the crows flying off the body, or vultures more like. Could be crows. They look more like paint smudges. It's funny how far we've come, in a good way. I'm gonna go check over here. I see that there's an exit to our right. Yeah, these games were definitely designed on a very linear path.
Oh, yeah. Oh, das ist gut, ja.
This shit seems content to watch porn and avoid all the action. If he won't switch it off himself, we'll have to do it for him.
Oh, that's just friggin' great. The fuse is fried again.
So, something that this scene in particular illustrates, and there's another example at the beginning of the game, is that not all of this is just free hunting, right? Cash isn't just let loose in the city. As much as it seems like he's just been let loose, he's following a set script. And this does lead a lot of credence to Starkweather being referred to as the director. He takes it very personally. He takes this job very seriously, and he is directing a movie in his mind, as sick and twisted and perverse as it is. This is his work. And this is a good example, right? He doesn't care about the lives of these hunters. He doesn't care about the gangs. He doesn't have any ties to them outside of using them for his films. So here, for example, he essentially sets us up for this particular kill, as he did with the first guy. And he vocalizes that. He says, I set this guy up to see if you had what it takes to be our leading man, right? So it's a blend. It's really calculated, and I think that's what makes it worse. Like, this isn't just mass surveillance, and he's tapping into, a surveillance state, in Carcer City, and just filming random violence. No, this is manufactured violence, right? This is a performing art, essentially, of violence. This painting, this masquerade of death, and I think that is extremely grim, and I definitely think it's worth mentioning. What do we have here? He's just standing on a pile of gore. Again, these scenes make me question whether or not someone has gone through before them, or if they really do just, function in depravity.
A crane. Well, what do you reckon, Cash?
Oh, holy cow. Need some gas to activate the crane. I knew a forklift operator once. Was he a bulldozer? No, he was working on a bulldozer. That was an awful, well, I guess not awful, but it was definitely a pretty targeted. Oh! Uh-oh.
You can't afford to let these guys spot you, Cash. Use your head.
Oh, shit. Shit, I lost him.
Okay, he's going the right direction. Very good. Unfortunately, we had to do a quick one there, but it's better than getting caught. I tell you what, it is better than getting caught. Let's see somebody over here. I can't lean out here for some reason. Ooh, it's one of the spooky looking guys. They definitely did a really good job with the modeling and the characterization in this game.
Some human scum here.
It's something that
Just a stink of stale piss, goddammit.
it's something that still holds up to this day, and the characterization we see with all these various gangs, and I've talked about this extensively in the first part, so I'm not going to reiterate too much, but it gives this unique charm, and you definitely do feel like you're facing different enemies, right? Their voice lines, their appearance, everything's just so specific to them, and I find that really cool and refreshing. It's something that it's just not been emulated the same way by anybody. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, and I play a hell of a lot of games, and this is really the only example. What the hell is that? Are those nails? What does that say? Those are nails. We might end up having to use the nail gun after all if we find another one. But, gang, do you guys know where to play Manhunt 2? I've done no research on it. So if you know exactly where to play that and find that, please let me know. It might be on GOG. I haven't checked. I know for a fact, as of right now, it's not on Steam. But that updates and changes so often, it very well could be. I would like to play it for the channel following this. It's definitely more gruesome, because the graphics were better. But it follows the same, same premise. Hide, hunt, kill.
In the dark. Can't take much more of this.
Another dead Nazi, and nobody was upset about that. We're playing, you see me using the knife frequently. I'm playing Lieutenant Aldo Rain in my brain. Just taking Nazi scalps. One after another. Until I have a whole belt of them. See a save point here, and there's our gasoline. I wonder if they're going to... Okay. Wonder if they're going to flood the, Maybe I should have read how to pick this up. Oh, there we go. I have to use space.
Cover the fucking exits now.
Yeah, of course. I figured it would be some type of nonsense. Hence the, save point, huh? He's definitely trying to make it as difficult as possible for us, or at least make good content for his viewers. Now, if we can hold here for a moment. See, I'm thinking in my head what we should do about this, because this is definitely a problem. Oh Christ, okay. I don't know. We could drop the gasoline off and proceed to go individually kill all these guys and then just walk it back. That's looking like a pretty good idea in my head, but we'll see how far we can get. Just trying to stealth through it. Okay, clear so far. We do lose the ability to lean. Oh, Christ. Okay. Yep, this is going to be a problem. So what we can do is we'll drop this here, and I'm going to make some noise. And then we can hide. Oh, yeah.
Shit, we can start to sound like gentlemen. What am I saying? You're a half-breed scum.
Alright, here we go. Now, it's time to punch the lights out. Oh, there's a guy right behind us.
Up like it was Judgment Day.
This is wearing real thin. Oh man.
Here we go. Not too shabby. We're not getting good executions, but we're not... It doesn't really matter. We're not playing on fetish difficulty. I think that's the only time that really matters. Seeing as we can only get 4-star ratings, which it doesn't matter one way or another.
Enough.
He's cold.
You can only get a 5-star perfect rating on fetish difficulty with perfect executions, I think. And I think getting spotted affects that as well. You see here, though, we were able to... Yeah, we were able to use the cover of darkness to our advantage here. And just drop the gas and take those guys out. I think there should be one more. No more than 2 more. But we are going to just carefully walk this back. These environments, man, are... something that's persistent throughout Manhunt is this droning track in the background. And if it were totally silent, these would be some extremely eerie environments. I know that soundscapes are incredibly important in games as a whole. And you see in a lot of older games, they never really let silence just exist within itself, or of itself. They never just let the environment breathe. And it makes it play more like a movie, which in my opinion, earlier games did tend to be more movie-esque than more modern games. Especially with the rise of like Sims and whatnot. Not Sims as in the Sims 4, the Alien Sims, but simulators, immersive sims, stuff like that kind of require the environment to speak for themselves, These were... of course he's right in my freaking way.
I'm coming over there, boy.
We'll lead him on the lamb here. Here he is. What do you guys think? Red or blue? Red or blue? Red. Red it is. We're going all red, too. There we go. First to go, last to die, though, out of all your friends. Well, not all of them, I guess. But out of this group in particular. No more head for you. No more head. You weren't using it anyways. You didn't have anything really going for you. Judging by your life decisions, especially your ideology, it seems like you have definitely missed that train. I don't like Nazis. I don't like racial purity ideology and stuff like that. I think it's ridiculous. And it really, really pisses me off. Let's fuel her up. Let's fuel her up. To enter the crane, stand on the ground and press the use button. Thank God for the hints. Oh, sweet. We can squash hunters by dropping the oh, okay. God, they're gonna make me... Okay. Did that kill him? No. That almost killed him. That killed him. Very good. Okie dokie. I'm getting my rumpus kicked. Because of this forced crane operating sequence. Do you remember in Condemned 2, the crane sequence on the barge? See, that dropped directly on him, and it didn't count as a kill. I hope Starkweather's getting the best footage of his life right now, because this is ridiculous.
Come on, brothers. I'm keeping him tied up. Let the Lord into your heart.
We're almost done, though. Yes, very good. Alright, now let's do the big loop-de-loo. I wonder how many nails are sticking out of Cash's body right now. It says you can squash hunters by dropping this on them. And, you know, so far it seems like using gravity to our advantage has been the only upside. Jesus Christ, that was so dumb. And I'm still not going to pick up the nail gun. Or should I? What's the inventory button again? I have forgotten. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, I guess we're getting rid of our knife for a little bit. As much as I don't like it, and I don't want to. It does kind of seem like it's loading us up. Well, maybe not. Hold on. You know what? We can always just come back. I want to keep the knife. I'm really enjoying the hands-on proximity work. You know, like I said, if I wanted to play a shooter, I'd play a shooter. You know what I really want to play is Urban Chaos for the channel. And hey, shout out to the dude or gal, I'm not sure, that commented about Medal of Honor, the original one. Because we're gonna play that on the channel. They had definitely brought that to life. Where the hell am I meant to go? Oh, yes. No? I see that these... Okay, never mind. Wait a second, that still requires me to get down. How the hell am I supposed to get down there? Gas it and cash, you can't... Ah, I see. Oh, okay, that's stupid.
Anybody see where it went?
No. All of your fellow brothers are blind. Alright, 1. 2. 3. I count 3 stab wounds. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Come get me. Come get me. Oh, it's all light. It's too bright in here for me. Ooh, we got him coming around, though. That's good. Oh, no. Just gonna keep going around. I might be able to get him here. Yeah, I got him right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Notice how Cash is holding his blade. This is a defensive stance for knife fighting. And I don't know how much you guys know about knife fighting, but you should never take an offensive stance knife fighting. There's literally no reason, no way, shape, or form where taking an offensive stance is going to help you. In a knife fight, everybody's getting cut, but if you are brandishing a blade outward, it can be taken off of you. Whereas if you're fighting defensively, not only do you have more control over the blade, but you also have more force behind your strikes, right? Because it's like the force of a punch. Imagine every punch that you throw being trailed by a blade, right? That's some scary stuff to think about.
That's gotta be.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Some of these guys didn't have a hand.
Yeah, I think this might be a shooting sequence. Well, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Or we're just gonna have to deal with it, rather. They're just gonna have to get stabbed and be happy about it. Ooh.
You have the edge Don't blow everything because you're impatient.
I have no idea what Starkweather's talking about. I do not have the edge.
Hell!
God. Jesus Christ, I had him dead to rights. He turned around too fast.
Skins! Skins!
Oh, for Christ's sakes, this is gonna piss me off. Okay, so that nonsense aside, let's get back to get back to business here. Get back to business. I'm just going to kill him as soon as I have the opportunity. Okay, actually we can get a yellow here. Ooh. So, I am admittedly not extremely well versed on Rockstar's lore as a whole, and I know there are numerous video essays out there and all sorts of cool stuff that people have done, and perhaps I'll sit down and watch one of those coming up, perhaps while I'm making dinner tonight or something. What is it about Carcer City in particular that is so bad, right? Why is this not allowed to happen necessarily, but why is this able to be so rampant? You know? Like, what is it? Oh, Jesus, this is a shooting segment. This is a total shooting segment.
He done dropped his tail!
Well, almost. Oh, by the skin of our teeth. So, you know, you'd think that there'd be some type of police presence that wasn't corrupted, but it seems like the entire... have you guys seen True Detective? I'm sure you've all seen True Detective Season 1, but did you guys sit down and watch True Detective Season 2? So you have Ray Velcoro, who works for Vinci PD, right? Which is a small industrial... it's a...
tricking you, just like his kind have tricked us for generations.
It's a... oh my god.
Tear him apart.
Okay, so we're back here, as you can see. Right as rain as ever. What I was talking about was, in True Detective Season 2, Ray Velcoro's character is a part of Vinci PD, right? Which is an extremely corrupt police force inside of a tiny little industrial city, and the corruption goes all the way up. I mean, the mayor is corrupt, and he's being influenced by a local criminal, which is more of a criminal organization. That is, you know, a very brief run through of that. But when you think about that, Carcer City isn't the size of Vinci. I mean, Carcer City, as far as I am concerned, is a major metropolitan area. So what exactly is causing this entire city to have gone insane? You know, like, how deep is the corruption, and how big is the snuff film market in and around this area, or, you know, through deep web channels or whatever it happens to be, that allows Starkweather to be so independently wealthy, especially with, you know, or I guess he's part of Mr. Nasty's.
Use it, don't
organization as a whole, right? So, what?
Oh, shit.
How deep does it go? Does that imply that perhaps Mr. Nasty, or does that imply that he is in a political position, or is he like an Epstein-esque figure that just has so much influence and so many connections, so much blackmail that, you know, he commands people essentially, right? Because we know from the going-ons of the Epstein files, well, what we do know, I mean, that we're never going to know the whole story, unfortunately, you know, because I'm sure it does go all the way up. I mean, why is it taking so long for, anyways, all that aside, that's what I'm thinking. Was any of that cohesive? Did that make any sense to anybody? I sure hope it did. Oh, God bless America. It's another one of these segments. What am I supposed to be picking? Oh, yes, just the fridge. Alright, we gotta try to pick it up again. Hold on.
Stone cold, baby. Stone cold. Have my respect. Psycho.
Okay. Alright, that didn't work. Oh man, all the way back here is crazy. It's really far back. I mean, it doesn't feel like it, but that is a hell of a long ways back. All right, we're back. We're back at the crane sequence. How joyous is that? Hopefully we don't get stuck this time, and we can kill all these guys with our fridge. I'm hoping. Yes, the most deadly weapon in the Manhunt franchise is the fridge, wielded by the crane. God bless America. Okay, hold on. I've had enough of that.
Okay, you've had a long night. It's understandable that you haven't got a fucking clue.
Make him scream!
Okay, we can't shoot through there. It's gonna make me redo this, and I'm gonna lose it.
Always late for a fight. Better sweep away the spill.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, did that take so much longer than I can possibly describe? That was half an hour of me attempting to do this crane segment. From this elevator through here, 30 minutes. I attempted this probably 7 or 8 different times. That was miserable. Absolutely miserable. I did remember Manhunt having quite a large portion of shooting segments, like specific shooting segments, but I did not remember the crane segments. I remember there being one, but not multiple, and there's another one here. Are you kidding me? How in God's name am I supposed to complete another one of these? I guess not with that attitude, huh? Well, it seems like we can just leave. It seems like they've reset this one up, because this is... Are we following our path steps? Yeah, we're definitely following our steps. Okay. I'd like to find a place to hide. I'm so sick of the nail gun. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna use the nail gun from here on out, it seems. Once again, we have been kidnapped. Jesus Christ, that was miserable. Alright, let's save and move forward.
Give the fucking food! Enough bullshitting! Give the fucking food! Oh, fuck! This guy fucking stinks! Just give him the fucking food and let's get the hell out of here! Fall in and listen up. Eddie, it's time to get out there and nail that bastard. War dogs? Yeah!
These pricks call themselves the War Dogs. Real dickless, gung-ho losers. You're gonna have to tool up if you're gonna make it. Take it slow and see what you can take from these guys.
Okie dokie. So, as you can see, Starkweather plans on using us as more of a permanent fixture in his films. And these are all separate films as far as I'm concerned. Like, each scene, whether it be White Trash and Fueled by Hate and all that, like, each area or location is a movie in and of itself. And then each scene is just a checkpoint for us, essentially. Now, if he's selling these individually, that would... I mean, I suppose it, would probably make the same amount, if not more money, than selling it combined. But we're here at the Carcer City Zoo, and the foe that we are taking on are the War Dogs. And these guys present themselves as military veterans, active duty military, mercenaries, big game hunters, all sorts of interesting stuff. In the... What's it called? The old pamphlet for this game. The Manhunt. Ooh, look at this. Yes, we got the wire. Very good. In the Manhunt pamphlet, or game manual that used to come with this, there was...
There you are!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, very good. The War Dogs were advertising their services for contracting, much like, mercenaries used to in Soldier of Fortune, which is half myth, half reality. Quite interesting indeed. So they just kind of fell in line with Starkweather, and these guys are serious business. You see, they carry machetes and dress in fatigues. Some of them paint their faces and wear, like, improvised ghillie masks. Even though they're not really good, but they definitely have the coolest model that we've seen thus far. Shit.
Hold him down, boys. I got something I want.
Alright, I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna show you something very, very nutty. Look at this. Uh-oh.
Nice, Cash. Nice.
Decapitated, and we can pick up his severed head
Send me an invite.
and use it as a distraction against his brethren. Now, the machete in this game is based off of the USVR. USVR survival machete, which is I think it's called the USVR-1 Taiga. But it's a Soviet military or Russian military machete. Very cool indeed. Now, the neat part about these weapons that allow us to decapitate our foe is that we can use their head as a distraction. So we have a constant source of distraction. Granted, we're able to get red executions. Or I think the machete has 2 decapitating executions. I'm fairly certain there's only one that isn't. I'm not sure, actually. We'll have to test it. I don't think anybody's going to come in here. Yeah, we have 2 movers. Look at these guys. They're decked out.
Don't you relax for a second.
I think it's really cool. I just can't... Creepy crawly time. Rock on. I can't help but I have a lot of creepy crawlies. I'm a big fan. But I can't help but praise the character design and the concept of different... Oh, I know who exactly did different factions really well, and that was Condemned. Condemned 1 and 2 had a great faction system, even though it was a lot... Oh, Jesus Christ. It was a lot more muddy than this, but it was really good. Okay. So as soon as he turns around, I'm going to try to get a yellow, and I'm fairly certain the yellow takes his nog off too. Oh yeah. Yes, it does indeed. Okay. So let's see what white does moving forward here. Let's see if we can get one of those. I think we have to go around to encounter those guys. Yeah, Condemned did a great job of having very distinct and different groups present. I remember the rioters specifically, the guys who wore like flak vests with skull, pig, and there was like a bandana variant with goggles, and then there was a lady rioter who used spray paint spray paint combined with a lighter to make a homemade flamethrower. It was really neat. I'm gonna get this guy. Okay. Oh, okay. They are all decapitations. Interesting. Interesting.
There you are.
Okay.
I'm not giving you any more advice. You just don't listen.
I'm so sick of listening to Starkweather in our ear. Like, it's difficult enough to, it's difficult enough without this, director constantly babbling in my ear. Alright. Well, we have decapitated everybody thus far, including the guy we killed with a wire, which we have another one we may use moving forward. Let's get on the road. Ah, and a save point. Very good. Ooh, look, an elephant.
Doors over at the other side of this location that will get your sorry hide out of here.
Okay, that requires us to find...
I want you to light the ringworm up.
Oh, these are the guys that are dressed... Yeah, look, check this out. Ghillie suits galore. Very good. Now, I think this is one of, if not the coolest model in the game. Outside of, like, the innocents are terrifying. They stick with me. This guy with the ghillie suit sticks with me in particular. The smileys, obviously. I mean, they are, you know, they embody just about everything that Manhunt is. Okay, let's see if we can't get this guy.
Running.
Very good.
Like rain.
Might just be able to stay here and...
This is another ghost contact.
Another ghost contact. Look at him, man. The urban camouflage ghillie suit is quite interesting.
This is what happens if you don't keep it real.
God, he's got white beady eyes. I find that really terrifying. How cool is that? I've never really paid attention to that model in particular. Rock on. Ooh. These,
Well, he sure is giving us the runaround.
This is all for your benefit, Kim.
oh, Christ. Nah, I did not mean to do that. The machete is definitely a meaty sounding weapon. It's just got a, okay. I made a mistake. Yes, I did. That's okay. Ooh, the gorilla exhibit. Oh. Okay, I can't see past the bushes. This big bush is in the way.
The cavalry.
No, that's okay. Well, thankfully, due to the physics props being actual material objects, he missed his mark, and that allowed us to leave unscathed.
Somebody tag that bastard before he runs us all in.
Hack and slash, baby. Hack and slash. Alright. Moving right along here. I think I'm going to use this little... I was hoping that would work. I was going to use this little nook and try to get...
I got possible contact.
Yeah, you definitely got contact down here. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Okay, apparently the head doesn't make any noise when you throw it. Maybe I just have to be closer to him. I'm unsure. That'd be pretty terrifying, and also very telling if one of your comrades' heads came rolling over to you. So, you know, it's never, like, explicitly talked about, you know, the effects of what we're doing here, but, just imagine, you know, you're on this hunt. It's you and your team of buddies. You guys are all former combat veterans. You've all been through the ringer together, most likely. You know, you've all seen death and destruction, and you're hunting this one man who's, you know, you've been briefed and probably given
For your benefit, Get Boy. We're all gonna give you a little surprise party.
given a little brief on his background, and you're like, oh, this is easy money, and then next thing you know, boom.
War dogs, we gotta search and clear this area now. He's here, so heads up, boys, all right?
Oh, I can't believe I
Well,
actually
somebody
pulled
punch
that
this
off.
guy's ticket.
Okay, we gotta dip and dodge, dip and dodge. Come down into the exhibit. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Man, don't talk about turkey right now. God.
I'm okay.
I'm
okay.
really enjoying spring this year, but I tell you what, man, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm always excited for Thanksgiving. Any big feast, man, I love it. I love eating holidays. Spending time with family and friends. That's all the good stuff right there. Okay, I think we've cleared this place out. We've decapitated everybody. There's severed heads everywhere. I don't know how else to do it. I don't know how else to do it. We do need to find a crowbar, though. This is the grizzly bear exhibit. Well, we are a pretty grizzly bear. I'm so sorry. This guy looks interesting. He's got the classic red bandana. And what type of camo is he wearing? Okay, it's like M81. It's more of like a Czech variant. Like what was the other variant? What's it called? WZ93. His pants are kind of splotchy. Anyways. I'm just going in the wrong direction. Oh yeah, so here's another thing. At this point, we've been through the streets of Carcer City. We've been through a junkyard, a large junkyard. We've been inside of the zoo. So city infrastructure is totally... Is it a ghost town, essentially? Is the entirety of the town abandoned? Is that why, criminal groups are here operating? I'm really going to have to watch one of these essays. One of these videos, I should say. Let's go. We can take this all the way back to the beginning and utilize it over here, I think. I don't know. We got to go all the way around. But I did see a door we could open earlier. Back in this structure. It's like a maze down here. It's like a maze. Okay. So it was right... Nope, not this one. We'll find it. Don't you worry, we'll find it. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. I know it's around here. I know it exists. You saw it too, right? I'm not losing my mind, I promise. I'm not losing my mind. Was it back here? What are the odds? No, that doesn't make any sense. This is the general store, the souvenir shop. Man, a souvenir shop gets my goat. Like I love. I like to collect patches from places my wife and I go together. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Like national parks are really easy to get patches from, but not everywhere. I'm a big surplus fan. I think that partially goes without saying, but I really, really do love surplus. So we always try to stop when we're out of town to find an Army Navy. Here it is. Very good. Very good. We try to find an Army Navy store everywhere we go. Or like stop at a, tactical shop or... Ooh. Oh, that's for Papa. Yes, very good. Thank you. All right. Let's go make Starkweather rich. Do we get paid for this? Like, say we survive tonight and then, he just needs a leading man for some of his roles. Do we get paid, like, to continuously work, or is it kind of like a coercion thing? How does this work? Asking for a friend. Where was the gate out? I do not remember where that was, though. Ah, yes, very good. Right in front of us. Right in front of us. Stay out. I don't think I will. I don't think I will do that. In we go.
Oh, hell, that wasn't in the script. Honest cash. They're making it up as they go long, I swear.
Okay. So you didn't pay this dude to bring a rifle and hunt me down. Ooh, and we got a glass shard as a result of that. Very good. Very good. Now who... Okay, I don't know if we can just sprint and avert his gaze, or avoid his gaze. What happens if we go this way? He didn't see nothing. I'm gonna try to draw their attention over here. And then I'm gonna break this glass shard off in somebody. Glass is no joke, man. I don't know if you... I mean, I'm sure you've probably had an encounter and know somebody who's been cut pretty badly with glass, regardless of what type. But man, I have some really gnarly scars on my leg from like windshield glass. Stuff is insanely sharp. Ooh, here I come. Sneaking around, stabbing people in the neck with glass. Cause I'm a sneaky guy. I'm a sneaky guy. Running around and stabbing bad guys. Uh-oh. Can you see me through the... No, he can't. Yes. You have fallen into my trap. You have fallen into my trap, and that's what you get for wearing that navy camo. Unbelievable. That stuff is a sin, man. Okay. Ooh. Hooked ya. I'm gonna hold on to the crowbar because it seems like we may need it again. I guess we could always come pick it up, but I'd rather not. Ooh, I thought I was about to fire off a sawed-off round. I'm like, that's gonna break our stealth just a wee bit. Now this guy up here. Ah, yes. I want him. He's the one I want. Oh yes, we got him too. No, I'm gonna go get him. I really like the effect of hearing our heartbeat in our ears. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm not sure what he's carrying, but whatever it is, I want it. We did get the sawed off though, and I'm fairly certain we can only hold one weapon at a time. One ranged weapon like this. I'm not sure though, because the nail gun was blue. Oh, he's not even paying attention. We could have just walked up here. We're gonna get a good one on him. And we do need the crowbar. It's good to know that. Oh, rock on. Tranquilizer rifle, very interesting. Well, I hate to leave the sawed off behind, man. I really do. Like 6 rounds versus 3 rounds is pretty cool. I suppose we'll just take it with us. It's going to be more effective, and it seems like it's suppressed, which shouldn't matter given the fact that it's a tranquilizer rifle. But I'm sure it matters. I'm sure it makes some sort of noise. Okay. No contact yet. We've definitely got somebody here. The way out is to the right. Bummer boy. Who wrote that? You know, when people in situations like this, when people are less serious or like totally... Oh my god! Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Well, there's our
You're too dumb to stay low-key.
there's our jump scare warning. How about this? Kaboom.
Time to put him in a body bag.
Ah, I see
Still
him.
got a bead on him.
Oh, okay. It's only a temporary tranquilizer. Nope, that was the third guy.
Hide and seek is a little girl. Yep.
Alright. Come to Papa. Come around the corner. Ooh. Murder, of course. You know what's so bizarre to me, too, is with Manhunt causing as much hoopla as it did when this came out. I mean, it was pandemonium, and I wasn't around for, like, the initial release in terms of, like, I don't know, I wasn't a developed adult at the release of Manhunt, but I know it caused pandemonium, and I know that there was a lot of action, particularly related to Manhunt and trying to get it banned, which is stupid for a variety of reasons, but nobody has come out and done this again, right? Like, I can't think of a single mod or another game that has tried to emulate this style, this like hide and seek hunter and hunted stealth style of game, and I think that's really bizarre. You know, you have Manhunt 1 and Manhunt 2, which are the only two games of this genre. Like, yeah, you have stealth games, you have Splinter Cell, you have Hitman, you have stuff like that, but you take either the role of a special operator, or you take the role of a professional hitman who's not even, he's not like an average Joe like James Earl Cash, right? This is a very Kane and Lynch style scenario, right? And the reason I love, you know, Kane and Lynch got a lot of hate and people didn't like it, but I love it, and I love those characters, and I love those. Same with Ethan Thomas from Condemned 2. Like, I love those gritty, raw characters, and I would put Marcus Kane, James Seth Lynch, James Earl Cash, and Ethan Thomas post SKX, or, you know, the first game's events post Apple Orchard. I would put those four in the same category as like gritty characters. Now, this is distinct from like a gritty or troubled horror protagonist that is like Max Payne could even fit into that category to some degree, but that's like putting, you know, you can't put like Simon Hendrickson or Henriksen, excuse me, or James Sunderland into the same category, right? They're very different characters. Even though they exist in these scary, gritty worlds, these are like the Rob Zombie of video games, you know? And I appreciate Rob Zombie's music and his film for what it is. And I get why you may not enjoy it for the same way, but like House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, movies like that emulate this just like over the top, kind of grindhouse-esque, gritty, violent reality. You know, games like that, or games that emulate that same environment, are really interesting to me. And you know, there have been plenty of, not plenty, but there have been several like shocker style games to come out. Like Hatred is one that I remember, where, you know, you play as the perpetrator of, you know, mass casualty event, a mass shooter, a spree shooter. And Postal is another one that's popular, but they're just not the same type of characterization, right? It's not the same type of character. And I think canonically the Postal dude didn't actually go postal, right? Well, in the first, I actually don't know, because I know that in the first game there's some pretty gnarly lore. Anyways, that's enough about that. They spelled fueled wrong. Strapped for cash.
You and your family weren't exactly close, am I right? It's just that I thought it would be nice to have a surprise reunion. But these war dogs didn't see it my way, and they've taken matters into their own hands. They're using them as bait, Cash. Bait! I know! I can hardly believe it myself. Each time they spot you, these war dogs are going to execute one of your beloved family.
Okay, so judging by what you just saw is this is the turning point, and I want you to think of this as the climax of these events, right? You're gonna see Cash. Oh, look, the head that we're carrying around is wrapped in plastic. How interesting. But the Cash that you're going to see moving forward is going to be different, right? This was kind of an obligation to him. And you see him trying to escape in the beginning, you know, from the Cerberus. But Starkweather has underestimated Cash. And we're going to see that in full force momentarily. Very good. Can I take the Shetty back? I'm going to take the Shetty. I am going to try to play this stealthily. Or more stealthily than we have been. Because I am fairly certain that wasn't an empty threat. Let's see what we can do. There's no bonus one way or another for...
Prepare yourself for hell!
getting through this undetected. I don't think so, at least. Uh-oh. I love the face paint. Even though it's kind of sparse, I love the face paint on the arms, particularly. I always thought that style was cool. Who was it? It was Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando, who did that as well. I always thought it was really neat. Uh-oh, look at this. Our brother, perhaps?
Get out of here! Run!
Also, the first time we ever hear Cash speak. And you know, part of me wonders why Cash... he doesn't attempt to escape during the missions. I mean, he does go along with it. It's at the end of the missions when he reaches an exit that he tries to leave. But do you think that, by any stretch of the imagination, Cash has decided that, you know, well, this is better than death row. This is better than dying in prison. But, you know, maybe I'm meant to... Like, maybe I deserve this. Maybe this is my penance. You know, sometimes it makes me think.
Hell, he's probably just a boony rat fucked up on skis. Gonna check that out.
It sound like Boomhauer when they talk. I can barely discern what they're trying to say. Sometimes. Sometimes they're pretty clear. Sometimes it's a little different. I'm going to send this guy to the Angels. We have another one of those really cool models. Just going to kill him quickly. So he can disappear back into the shadows. Okay.
We've only got so many chumps for you to chew up. Make each one count.
We could probably go ahead and take this shot. Realistically, if we wanted to. You know what? I'm gonna try something else.
Okay, somebody watch my signal.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Ah, Christ. Okay, that's too many people.
No more belly aching from me.
I did not want all three of them to come. One would have been fine, but they came as a unit. This guy, I like the dude with the plaid shirt on, like the hunting shirt. I just call it a hunting shirt. It's just a plaid shirt, but I really like that look with the contrasting blue, camouflage, and red. It's really neat. Okay, these guys are gonna kind of hang around with me, which is good. I'm gonna get one of them over here.
I got a definite contact over here.
Well, he's as cold as a witch's tit.
I just threw a head in a plastic bag. I think we might have this guy dead to rights. Yeah, I'm thinking we can get this guy right now.
I'm tracking the bastard.
Oh, I see that guy behind us. We can shoot him though, and that should help us out. There we go. And there we go.
Hey, I got the puppy in my crotch.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, that didn't work as expected. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna retry this.
Killer there, boy.
Yeah, I made a bit of a goof, but that's odokie. All right, so we have to go through this entire process again, which is to be expected, I suppose. We'll get this knocked off or bumped off real quick. I think I'm just going to keep you guys with me for this part. Let's go through again and do what we've been doing. Do I not have my head? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, are you kidding me? They cannot take my head from me. I'll have to acquire another one. Tactically acquire a head. One, two, free. And that is a murder. We gotta restart it back at the beginning. Gosh darn it.
This is like getting a pussy to play football.
Yes, come to me, Jungle Man. Come to me. Okay. I had to kill him quickly because they like to turn around instantly, almost instantaneously, and that's not good for anybody involved. Not good for any party. Alright, brother. Oh no, oh god. Run! Get out of here. Go on and get.
Run.
Very good. Okay, we got our glass shard back. We don't need health. What we do need is the element of surprise. I'm gonna see what we can do here. We might be able to bring him over to us. Wish I would have decapitated this guy because now I'm kind of regret. Oh, there they come. They might be stuck to their respective area.
Back up, guys. Hoo-ah, he's waiting for us.
You see the rats eating the corpse. That's a unique detail I don't think I've noticed before.
Seen one of these babies drop a horse, hit the floor like a sack of wet cement.
Yep, we have two guys ready for the violence. Alright, I'm going to transition to the glass shard first. We're going to stab one of these guys. Ah, Christ.
It's a good night for the hunt.
Okay, perhaps not. I was hoping they were going to make this a little easier on us, but it seems like they've just made everything difficult.
Fuku boom boom once we skin this fool.
Okay. Let's try. See, this guy's hanging around.
He's fishing for us, guys. We gotta rush the bastard.
Lord have mercy.
Looking forward to cracking open a few beers over his cold corpse.
We did a hunt up north not too long back. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Ah, did you hear that? That is an interesting piece of lore. He said, we did a hunt up north, and the poor guy didn't stand a chance. So they do this not only for Starkweather, presumably, but they do this across the United States. And also, they don't just offer their services as mercenaries. They do it for hunts, or anyone that's going to... anyone willing to pay for their murder for hire, which is unique. If we can get one guy in here, we can take him silently and get rid of this. Yeah, perfect. Oh, yes. You have made a terrible mistake separating yourself from your friends. Ooh. Oh, yes. Very good. Very good. Now we back away.
Only got so many jumps for you to chew up. Make each one count.
Yeah, that worked. Holy hell. Awesome. Awesome possum. Alright, I want my head back. I don't know where these guys are. See the guy up there. But he didn't see me, which is very, very good. I'm half tempted to shoot him. But this tranquilizer rifle kind of sucks, honestly.
I've got him.
Oh, dang. Okay. Nobody was harmed in the making of this film. This whole area here in the center seems to be a shadow. It is! How lucky are we? So, how does that work with the other hunters? Oh, they still see corpses, it seems. Well, maybe not. Interesting. Not particularly sure I know how this works.
I should have done more PT.
You can always do more PT. Yes, yes, yes. Separate, separate. Very good, very good. Yes, there is nothing in the darkness that's not in the light. Okay. Wonder if we can get this guy over here, or if it's going to be a nightmare to get him. Where'd he go?
No harm in checking.
Okay, we got him up here. Well, their sniper's about to get killed in close proximity, which I always find interesting in games. Sometimes
dogs! I need some more eyes over here.
Sometimes I find it a point.
Oh!
Oh. Ah, blast.
You can give me the slip.
Come here, devil. Okay. I'm going to attempt to stomp this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You're pushing my patience. I want to see blood, Cash. Blood.
Our choice of tranquilizing and then murdering him was not on Starkweather's greatest hits reel.
You all into this, you chicken shit?
I wonder if this is supposed to be our sister or our cousin or who. It's well known that Cash doesn't have a good relationship with his family. But, nevertheless, he is still quite protective over them.
I'm gonna shatter his ankles, then watch him crawl. You!
Oh,
Don't move a muscle.
Christ. Okay, hold the phone.
This isn't.
Lady killer.
Come on, man.
Alright, gang, we are back. We are back after that disastrous first attempt. We're gonna have trouble separating these two. I think it's gonna.
Oh, man, it's been
Look
a
at this. Okie dokie. So maybe I can separate one by throwing this head over here. Maybe not. No, we're just gonna have to get this guy here. Well, that honestly works for... Yeah, that works in our favor. I could bring him up here now. There should be... Or it should only be one guy. Yeah, here he is.
What?
Okay. Surprisingly, we actually cleaned that up pretty good.
Slash 'em, blast 'em. You can do it all, kid.
Hack 'em, slash 'em, blast 'em. Yeah, we can kill anybody you send our way. That is for sure, Starkweather. That is for sure. And that is our second family member saved. And
Go
judging...
on, run, you idiot.
Based on the way that they are dressed, now this is a kind of a PG take on this, but it seems like they were taken out of their beds at night, right? Like unexpectedly, but you know. There is another family member on this side. Doesn't seem like we can draw this guy's attention. He didn't even budge. Oh, we are going to get got though if we're not careful. Can we? No, I'm not gonna risk it. Let's see what we got going on through here.
Hey, Dad, I'll come over to you, okay?
Oh yeah, we got you. We've got your number. Two, three. All right, very good. That is another dead bad guy. This guy looks older. Well, Cash is probably in his 30s.
Trust no one. Now go.
Pick up a glass shard. Very good.
Trust this one bit.
Guess what you have to do to open the shark's mouth? Go rescue your family.
Interesting. So we've got 3 out of 4 family members. Perhaps there are more located here with this other lady. I, again, don't know what their relationship is to Cash, but I would like to know.
I better get an ear. If I don't, somebody better give me theirs.
Oh no, not ear collecting. Some real Fallujah nonsense, you know. And there's one dude down here. I wonder if...
Possible contact over here.
Oh, good. We did get his attention. Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Come see. Come and
We got a
see.
situation over here.
Come and see. Uh-oh. Now be very careful. be very careful with where you're pointing that. Gotcha. Another dead merc. Another dead merc indeed. Our guy down here seems to have moved along. I wonder if we can draw... Oh, yeah. We can definitely draw his attention here. He's just taking his sweet old time. See, we're on their schedule, clearly. We're all on Starkweather's time, but we specifically are on their schedule. It's a... I mean, it's not a bad gig. You know, the hours are kind of odd, and, you know, the risk is extremely high, but it's all right. You know, we make ends meet here. Decapitated.
That's my boy. Like a duck to water.
Yeah, and the boss is kind of weird, man. He's yeah, I don't know. He's gonna be in your ear all night, talking about some, I don't know, some bizarre concept. He sounds kind of sweaty. You know, you ever met someone that sounds like they're just hot all the time? Outside of that, man, you know, it's all right. It's all right. Working for Starkweather's all right.
You keep it 360, you won't get the jump on us. Scratch off one of the good guys.
Is he going to turn around? Yeah, on a perfect 180. Expected. Expected, because you're predictable. You're predictable. I am the puma. I am the hunter. Gotcha. Oh no. Where'd your head go? Here is our... yes, they're contained within the terrarium. Wonder if this is supposed to be like a monkey exhibit or what. Okay, should we go in the left and or the right door? Let's try making noise first and see if we can get anybody out. For a second, I thought that pamphlet had slid out from under the door, like we had just activated some type of secret, but I'm sure we did not. This is locked, so it left where it is. I seem to have caught somebody's attention.
I'll check it out.
Oh, yeah. Yep, here we go. Get ready. Get ready, because we're moving on to the aquarium portion. Ooh, slowly. Slowly but surely. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. All right, and that was a pretty... Hey, there you are. And you're okay?
Don't stop until you're out of here.
You rescued them all. I knew I'd bring the hero out in you.
See, to go back to what we were talking about earlier, about Starkweather misreading Cash as a person. You know, he says at first that the War Dogs, it was their call, you know, they're orchestrating this, and then he doubles back, which he's done multiple times now, so we know we can't trust him. He continuously doubles back on what he says. He just admitted, through his poor use of words, that he was the one responsible for having Cash's family kidnapped, which is not, like, soul-gripping lore. Like, I didn't come to any new discoveries here, but...
This guy a real reason to hide.
I'll tell you here in a second. Yeah, he thinks what he's doing is, you know, he either thinks he's going to get really good content, or he's trying to prey on Cash's emotion. So he either thinks that Cash has no emotion, and therefore holding his family in contempt, it's not going to have any effect. Or he thinks that by holding his family... Oh, Christ.
There! You see? Spotted again.
Or he thinks he's going to get a better emotional response out of him and perhaps better executions, or, you know, whatever, however he's measuring our work. Oh, this guy's going to be a pain in my rumpus, isn't he? Let's see if we can draw him out with a head. Okay. That's why we brought these, right? You make my life so difficult, War Dog. Throw a fresh mag in here. Very good. And a save point, thank God.
Hold up! Hold on!
Oh, we can't go through there. That's not good. I'm half tempted. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay, so that's one guy down that we... One guy that we don't have to worry about. This way to hell. Yeah, I don't know what this style is called. And it's... You know... There's a lot of games like... If a game like this tried to come out today, and it wasn't true to its self, it would just seem like it's trying to be edgy. Or if it took like a...
Time for the lions! You're chewing through these pussies!
Like, if it took this almost comical tone that we get from the director juxtaposed with the violence that we are perpetrating, I think it would come off as edgy, and I don't think it would be a commercial success. But whatever the style is, you know, there could really, like, the industry itself could benefit from a reiteration of this grimy urban decay, and not liminal, I mean, like, you know, a stealth action horror title like this. It could really benefit from it, especially with stuff like this. You know, the graffiti we see, This Way to Hell. It reminds me a lot of Rob Zombie again. You know, like the bleakness of this world, and not only the bleakness, but the vagueness, the ambiguity. You know, a lot of the stuff that we see that's scary is scary because we don't get a full picture of it, right? And I think that's why, in my head, Carcer City is so scary, is because we don't have a full image of it. We don't have a full image of this operation with Starkweather. We should probably get the key, huh? Is there a key? Ah, yes, I see. It's an electronic lock. Moving right along here.
I see him!
Oh, man, okay. There's something about carrying a severed head around on your belt that's, it's just got an air to it, you know? You see here...
You just won't fucking die, will you?
Cash doesn't resist when he's taken into the van, which is quite interesting. We only got 3 points that time around, or 3 stars, but say la vie, what do you do? So we're going to save. Oh, here we go.
get out to the graveyard. You, I want you up there. And I want you to follow him over to the mall. Now fucking move!
So, how are we doing, Cash? Enjoying it so far? I thought you could do with a little R&R, so I've arranged a special screening. Just for you. It's work in progress, but I think you'll appreciate it. I've hidden a tape and a video camera in the mall. Find them. By the way, these guys are packing heat, so you might want to find a gun for yourself.
So I was gonna cut it here, but I have decided against that. So we're gonna push forward and go ahead and knock out this.
Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Go find that tape.
We're gonna go ahead and knock out this scene, the mall, the infamous mall. So first we must talk about the Innocents. The Innocents are a deranged street gang that is a loose, decentralized connection, or collection, I should say, of demonic worshippers, devil worshippers, you could say. Devil worshippers, and then you have some like low-level gangbangers that are high out of their minds on whatever substance is available. And then you have the like child molester types that wear the baby faces. I don't know if it's explicitly stated that that's what they are, but I'm fairly certain that's what it's meant to imply. These guys are yucky and unhinged. Not as bad as the Smileys in terms of like total insanity, but these guys are definitely struggling with drug-induced psychosis. So we're going to kill them. We're going to kill all of them, and this is meant to be a shooting segment. Unfortunately for everybody involved. Let's see if we can get their attention, though. I might be able to kill one close up. Oh, they don't seem to care much, do they? Alright, see these guys wear these cloaks with this motto in particular. The guy in red has a very white skull. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the gunfights suck, and they're not accurate in any way, shape, or form. There we go. Okay. Very good. We'll look at some of these models. This guy has the full body tattoos, and he wears like a white skull kind of painted mask. Nothing really stands out about him. His model is surprisingly out of place. Now these guys, he wears a ripped up Baja hoodie and has taped hands. The skull face. There are three separate models. There's the Baja drug rug style hoodie. Oh, Christ. Okay. But his face, it's like a human skull, like a skinned face, compared to the more cartoony, like white skull that we see here. And these guys are supposed to be the like satanic cult guys. These are the like child molester models that are really, really creepy. See, they kind of look like Starkweather himself. There's the secondary model of the guy with the skull face. There might be one more. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, we're gonna run through running and gunning, shooting, scooting, looting, picking up ammo, one tapping, shooting these dudes in the face, in and around the noggin, using our Colt Python. I think it's a Colt Python.
Careful, boys.
Ooh.
Don't you?
You see here the open shirt variant with the porcelain doll mask of the other innocent. On the back of Manhunt, like the cover of Manhunt featured one of the skins wearing the hockey mask. Okay, that was a quick end to our life. But it featured a Skins member wearing a hockey mask. But on the back, one of these chubby guys was featured with the phrase, "Caution may bite," next to it. And I always thought that was really terrifying. And really good characterization for them. Because, you know, if you knew nothing else about them, you knew that, you know, there was something really off about them. That's a headshot. We just gotta keep moving and shooting. The audio's messed up, and I'm just thankful that the game runs. It's even messed up in the console versions, like the original Xbox versions of this, so.
You just like being chased, don't you?
We need to find painkillers. Okie dokie. Moving right along, gang. Moving right along. You know, taking a second to just take in this mall. This was released at a time where malls were extremely common and had yet to start their quick, expedient, rapid decline, you know, into urban decay, into ghost towns. And this is way ahead of its time. I talk about malls all the time on the channel, and how they're both a happy nostalgic memory for me, as well as a sad memory for me. Well, here we are.
Now all you need is the camera.
I guess we're supposed to go down to the toy corner. This night could not get any worse for Cash. You see, for some of them, the model changes too. The mask versus the shirt combo is different, and I think that's unique.
Through to your
Could we make a shot on him from up here? No. Okay. Well, I just wasted a couple rounds. Not that, no biggie. That was a good shot. Keep it moving, Cash. Keep it moving. Okay, we can't hit each other. It's kind of funny. It's like a Mexican standoff, but neither party is hitting the other. What is this guy wearing? Oh, he's got a low bandana on. Quite interesting indeed. It's a bar. Where's the toy corner? That's where we need to be. Oh, okay, we have to go all the way around regardless. I've already forgotten in that short amount of time. What do we have here? There's a lot of liquor stores on this floor. Well, there are two of them. Two is a large amount of liquor stores for a mall. Can I shoot through the... Oh, yes. God bless America. So close. I'll see you guys very shortly. Alright, gang. We have successfully made it back to where we were. There's a save point, dollhouse, and a video camera.
That's the camera with the broken screen. I told those guys. No problem. There's a TV in a bar somewhere around.
And we have to go on another goose chase in the name of Starkweather here. He's so kind to us. He's so kind to us. He employs us, feeds us, waters us, makes movies for us. We make movies for him. It's it's really God. Damn it to hell. All right, well, let's hit him again. Okay, we took a hell of a beating there.
It is your father of the earth with his putrid blood.
Oh, God damn it.
Cut him into strips.
See, the time's caught up with you, and this is a chaos star, living just for dying. Very interesting.
Pull me. Arrastrenlo abajo hasta el infierno.
I think he said he'll see us in hell, or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure. I am not quite sure. Okay, there's a TV in the bar, correct? Oh, don't tell me we got locked out. Now, what the hell? Oh, I swear to God, if it makes us redo this, that's gonna... Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, hell. That's the camera with the broken screen. I told those guys. No problem. There's a TV in a bar somewhere around here.
Okie dokie, here we go. Good shooting, good shooting.
Nothing fucking work around here. You're gonna have to see if you can turn on the power in the basement.
Oh, for the love of God. They've got us running all over God's creation, and we have to turn on the power in the basement. Of course we do. Wait a sec. Oh, I see, yes.
Beautifully done, Cash. Now just toddle back up to the bar and enjoy the show.
Oh. Jesus Christ, you see what's been going on in here? These are pieces of flesh, and that's, well, what you can imagine, but this corpse here, he looks like a Hoods member. Most likely a Hoods member. He's been murdered by this innocent, presumably, who are anything but innocent, as you can imagine. Alright, time for us to watch the show.
You must understand, Cash. I could never let them go. Where were your family when you were facing your final moments in the chamber anyway? You've left your old life, your old self behind. I'm all the family you need now.
So, that was the defining moment that I wanted us to get to before we left this episode. So, Starkweather has underestimated Cash and his penchants, his penchant for vengeance. He is, yeah, perhaps he's not the most sentimental person, but Starkweather thought that he could manipulate his emotions, and even goes as far to say that I'm the only family you need now, and he killed all of his surviving family. So in my mind, I think Starkweather was attempting to, I think Starkweather misread James Earl Cash and thought that he was a total sociopath. I thought he had him under his boot heel, but he indeed did not. He did not. And that right there, that is genuine rage that you see in James Earl Cash. True anger. And that moment will be, that is the defining moment in Starkweather's downfall. So, we'll have to continue this in the next part. We should be close to the end of the next part. I think we might have 1 or 2 more episodes. I think 1, realistically. Well, no, because we have the whole shindig at the end. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way as always. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, games you want me to play, videos you want me to make, please let me know down below. The comment section is the best place to get a hold of me. I read every comment. If you want to play Manhunt for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.